This is FX Franz doing another TekSushi exclusive review, this time of the 2012 Marvel Legends Captain America, or Bucky Captain America, part of the second wave of Marvel Legends for 2012, or the Marvel Universe Build-A-Figure Collection Arnim Zola series. And the figure comes with the right leg of the Build-A-Figure the Arnim Zola figure. I'll show it off once I've actually built the Arnim Zola figure. Here's a quick look at the packaging. There is no variant for this figure, although it will be repainted in Wave 3 as the US agent, I think. I'll probably do a review of US agent on another channel. So here is the back of the packaging, and you can build the Arnim Zola figure using all parts from all of these figures except him. So all of the Arnim Zola parts can be found in these figures and their variants except the Spider-Man figure. So on to the figure itself. You've seen the leg? Yep. Very, very nice. Absolutely brilliant. If you're a big fan of the Captain America universe, I mean the world of Captain America. I'm not a big fan of Captain America and the comic books, but I love the figure. You are gonna love this figure. Definitely a must-have for all Captain America fans. Now, for those of you who buy stuff on retail, you're in luck because Hasbro has packed 2 of these for every case of 8 figures that gets delivered in a particular store. Marvel Legends come in 8, a box of 8, usually 1 of each, and a very common or popular figure in this situation, in this particular wave, it is Bucky Cap. They put doubles. They put a second figure in it. So in this particular wave, I think there are 2 Bucky caps, since there are 7 figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there are 7 figures. The extra figure is another Captain America, and you can imagine that he will be a peg warmer, because normally people don't really go for the extra figure once they get the set. At least here in Manila, this guy together with Drax are the peg warmers. But that's great. That's great for fans of Captain America. I mean, you know, even kids are gonna love this figure. He comes with a pistol, a dagger, and his shield. The figure kind of reminds me of like a beefed or a enlarged version of the Captain America First Avenger Bucky Cap 3 3/4 figure. The only difference being is that this guy has obviously more articulation, but the whole sculpt, even the accessories and the shield, they do remind me of the 3 3/4 figure that Hasbro released for the Captain America movie toy line. And that's really great because I like that figure a lot. So let's start with the shield. The shield is well painted, and it has this dual function. It has a clip, which you can clip on his wrist, and if you fold it down, it has a peg, which you can peg on his backpack and pretend that he's not really in pain, and it's just has the shield strapped onto his back. I think Hasbro tried to save some money by not adding the straps, the rubber elastic straps, or maybe, you know, I don't know what they were thinking, but they probably felt that, you know, in the 3 3/4 people accepted the fact that the shields acted as backpacks, and they'll probably accept it in the 6-inch line. So whatever, Hasbro. Anyway, so that's that. Very well, very nicely painted shield. Sometimes you just have to look out for the star. The silver paint sometimes is a little bit skewed or angled, clockwise or anti-clockwise, so just look out for that. As for the figure, if you're gonna sift through several on the shelf, make sure you pick one that has decently painted eyes. The A is dead center, and there are hardly any smudges on his armor slash suit over here and here. You can see it through the packaging. I mean, just be wary of the bleeding reds and whites and blues. So that's that. Okay, he also comes with his pistol, unpainted. It's just done in, oh, it's okay, pearlesque type of gray, not even silver. Gives that silver effect. You can put it in his holster as well as his dagger. They're not as shiny, but the plastic that they use makes it look expensive. It's not cheap. It doesn't look cheap at all. So that's pretty cool. So the knife, it sheathes into the holster, but the handle is sort of being bent outward because of his abs. If you don't want it bent out, you pose the upper torso, the torso, like that, and that way it's not gonna bend the knife's handle. But nobody poses it that way. You can have him hold it. Now this one, I think this one had a better grip out of manufacturing when they manufactured this figure. But when he's packaged, they have the pistol for some weird reason on his left hand, and this one has the pistol grip, and they actually packaged this one with the pistol on his left, and kind of strange, but it sucks because it just expands the grip of his left fist, which is really intended for the knife, the Rambo knife, and the only way you can make him hold it tight enough is if you twist it at an angle, sort of, to make him hold it, like what I did during the opening of the review. Come on. And he's not gonna do it. Something like that, which is kind of weird. So I don't know what to do with this. You put it here, it's gonna get bent, and he's not gonna be able to hold it. So anyway, put the shield on. Okay, I will do it later. We'll talk about articulation. The figure detail, as I've said, is absolutely brilliant. Wonderful, wonderful figure. Articulation's got a ball jointed neck on a hinge. This ab crunch that ratchets. Or swivel, upper torso swivel. He's got a waist swivel, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, double hinged elbows. Pretty cool. He's got a ball hinge wrist, which goes in and out and rotates 360. He's got a ball jointed hip, a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, an ankle twist or ankle swivel, as well as a ball hinge, also not an ankle, a calf, what am I saying, a calf swivel, as well as an ankle ball joint, which has hinge motions for up and down, as well as rocker joints, which is really cool. You get him in a lot of decent poses. Now, if you're not familiar with Bucky Cap, I mean, who isn't? Steve Rogers' best friend, back from the grave. He's taken on the mantle of Captain America, but after the events of Fear itself, if you're not updated, just Google it. I'm not gonna talk about Fear itself, but they sort of fake his death. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I'm sure everyone's read Fear itself. They sort of fake his death, and he sort of tries to become. Well, not tries. He actually becomes the Winter Soldier again. And Marvel gets a new comic book, The Winter Soldier. Read all about it. I'm not into it, really. Sorry, folks. Can't tell you enough. Can't tell you much about this character. But suffice to say, for all of you guys who are in the Captain America, who are into Captain America, I'm an Iron Man fan. So for those of you in Captain America, you are going to love those two comic books that are going on right now. Steve Rogers is now back to being Captain America, and Bucky is now back to being the Winter Soldier to finish some unfinished business. Yeah, I know it's cheesy. Sorry. Let me see if he can hold it here. Oh, what do you know? His trigger finger, his pistol grip hand holds a knife well enough. So there you go, folks. Really a brilliant figure, one of the best that Hasbro has ever come up with for the Marvel Legends line, and I highly recommend it. If you're a big fan of the scale, you love the character, you have got to pick this one up. If you're not interested in Arnim Zola, you're in luck. I mean, because this guy is packed 2 in a case, you're not going to have a hard time finding him, unless there are a lot of hoarders and scalpers in your area. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Please stay tuned to this channel, TekSushi. A lot of awesome reviews are coming soon. Right now there are 3 of us doing reviews. This is an awesome channel that started by FlyGuy.net, Mr. Star Wars himself. Guy's brilliant at reviews. Another contributor for this channel is DC. You probably heard of him. Great reviews on a lot of the DC characters, especially Batman figures. Love his reviews. And I'm going to try and pitch in as best I can, try and review some Transformers, some Marvel, maybe even G.I. Joes. Who knows? So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed this review. This has been FX Trans for TekSushi, reviewing the Marvel Legends Captain America, or Bucky Cap, featured in Wave 2 of the 2012 Marvel Legends, or the Marvel Universe Build-A-Figure Collection Arnim Zola series. Thanks for watching.